I'm sorry, was there something else you were going to say before I cut you off?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So in our last game, you guys did a lot of shopping, a lot of talking, a lot of watching of Shepard, trying to see what little things you notice about her. Well, that's Kurgan mostly. He's like stalking her.
I've been very suspicious as well.
Yeah. So you
turned into a spider and crept into a room at some point.
Yeah, watched her watched her sleep. That is creepy. So yeah, you did all that, then you went down into the cave looking for this lair. That's when you had a fight with some purple worms and umber hawks, and then after a couple hours you ended up at the entrance of this of their lair. I believe you had like an hour of walking. I'm not really sure if that's rest. I guess not, but so yeah, that kind of brings us where we are today. Activate. So when you come into this tunnel, it's just it's dark, obviously. It's very damp. You can tell that there's a lot of moisture in the air, the high humidity. But it's fairly quiet, but you can't, it's like you just hear that kind of noise throughout the halls. Music. So, like Kurgan said, he was feeling a little hurt. Ahead of you, you can see that the path kind of veers either right or left. What do you guys do?
So we're looking for. This is supposedly where the tentacle things are. Is that what I'm imagining?
So,
pardon my lack of memory, but why exactly are we coming after these tentacle things?
Need a crystal.
What is it?
What
is it we're here for?
The uncle to get us to
Barovia.
Like a key to get to Barovia.
More like a power source. I don't know.
like a power source to power the key that gets us to Barovia.
Sure.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, we're considering trying to negotiate with these, correct? Or are we just trying to kill them and then take the crystal?
I say we sneak in. I mean, these things are dangerous. We found out.
Have you seen this guy over here? Does he look sneaky to you?
I get this
I know.
very, very heavy armor on. It makes me clang a lot.
I've literally never seen him sneak anywhere at all.
Sir
I did
Kurgan,
try that once. I think I fell down a hole.
Yeah, I believe we need to get you like a muffle for your feet or something. I don't know. Put some pillows on those bad boys because
They're gonna know we're here. If they're gonna know we're here, they can sense our thoughts. We're not offering ourselves any protection.
Is that what they do?
Maybe.
is that what we want?
We did look into these before we came down here, didn't we?
Yeah, you did. I don't read
I
books.
don't think so. I don't think there was any info on them because they're so alien.
Oh.
Turn on office light.
Understood.
Well,
Request sent.
it's they're horrifying. So I think that we should think that we want to negotiate with them because I think that that might be beneficial to us. So we should think that because that's what I'm thinking.
Do we have anything to trade with them?
Well, we are very capable adventurers. I don't know what they would want. Probably brains, maybe slaves. That's probably what they're looking for.
I don't want to be a slave.
Nope. And I wouldn't want to offer them slaves. So we could just go with the killing, but perhaps we can go with the negotiating. Let's just find them
Talk
first.
first. Yeah, let's just find them.
Let's also be very careful of traps because if we were to get hit by a trap in a place like this, it could be very bad.
True.
So let's be I don't know if we need to sneak, but we should be extraordinarily cautious as we move through here.
I mean, I mean, there's monsters underground that can come up, so I don't think it matters if we're stealthy. I don't know why I was thinking be stealthy.
We're just not. It's just not. It's not.
And we should also keep in mind that the dome is probably not going to be very helpful.
Truth.
Right.
Now, that
The
mansion of yours, that's a different story.
Yes,
Takes
but I
a
feel like
while for me to cast. It's a 10 minutes.
I
fast.
feel like
Takes the
if
same
we
amount as
find
the
our
dome.
I feel like if we
I
get
feel
to
like
camp,
they
we can do
are more so than being controlled. They're probably squishy. I think we just kill them if we see them. I think we
just
just
because
disintegrate the shit out of them.
these. Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Like less control
cleric.
or murdering.
I'm a cleric of very little brain.
So they'll come after you first.
I
would
don't know
assume
why.
they're
I
coming
can't
after-
believe.
I would assume they're coming after me.
I would think so as well.
I am. Here we go.
I can't believe that they would be too enticed by my brain.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe they'll come to the hunter first.
Also, keep in mind that I have the wish spell that will enable us to get your brains back. Should they be eaten. So
yeah, but just one.
normally I would say shepherd, but I think prioritizing my safety may be might be important. So
Is there anyone else in the party who can make use of that scroll?
Anybody?
No.
It's only readable by a wizard. Is that what
Is
I'm
it?
hearing?
Or someone who could, I would say anyone you can try if you're proficient in Arcana.
okay.
And you would have to do a Arcana check though,
Me.
because you would need to learn how to read magic. Shepherd,
Yes.
with your super vision, you can see all the way down here a humanoid figure. They're in kind of an armor, but their skin is covered in scales. They almost look like a big humanoid lizard, and they're looking right at you, and then they kind of just walk off to the north.
Oh, great.
You would, I guess you would know what a dragonborn is.
What color?
It was a blue one.
Okay. I just saw a blue dragonborn go this way. I point to the tunnel. This way. Can they see the tunnels that it splits?
I can see where the two tunnels split, but not much further beyond.
Yeah, they could see up to like here.
This tunnel right here.
The northern one.
Yes.
Aye.
So he just walked away, walked down the rest of the tunnel. Should we follow? I don't know if that was an invite. Or should we go to the opposite way? Because we know there is adventurers down here.
Meh.
Do we know if Dragonborn and Mind Flayers are the sort that would work together?
They seem like the kind that could have their minds taken over by a mind flayer and be their slave.
I suppose that's true.
So should we go towards it since we're trying to find the mind flayers?
Works for me.
I mean, we know that it's no danger.
So do I have my find familiar? Do we have our familiars? I don't think they've died.
No, they didn't die.
Okay.
Mine's in me pocket.
So I know we can't go too far ahead, but at least we should scout out. I mean,
Mhm.
as far as I'm concerned, I honestly I could flip a coin. I think we're damned if we do, we're damned if we don't. So anybody else feel differently?
No, I say we go follow the blue dragonborn.
I'm down with that. Let's follow the blue dragonborn, but let's at least use our things to scout as far as we can. Just
I can see like far, so.
good. So can owls.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys move closer. When you get to about here, this is kind of where you see the path kind of splits off. You see a little narrow path that goes north, but you also see a wider path that kind of goes southeast, and then a very narrow path going completely south. Shepherd, you remember it was over here in this hall, and they kind of went up. That's where you remember seeing the.
Would we have to squeeze into this area?
It would be single file. Yep.
Single file, but not. You would be normal speed.
Correct. Since it's like
Looks
5 feet wide.
Looks like the tunnel. It looks like the tunnel goes maybe to the other tunnel. It connects, maybe.
Can I have my owl kind of go down this tunnel and see what's going on down there?
Yep. Yeah, your owl flies down into this narrow tunnel. It kind of goes up north and then it curves south, but it doesn't see anything.
And I'd like to have my owl.
I will show you.
Okay.
I'd like to have my owl fly down just to this dogleg here to the southeast tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it flies down and you kind of see it. The hall just curves up and keeps going east.
So, the southeast tunnel just heads straight east.
I'm gonna ask Knox if he hears anything, because he can hear better than me.
Do me a perception check.
And he's got advantage on hearing. But not that great.
Yeah, you don't really hear anything from the sounds of the dungeon.
You're not used to being not an undead horse, I get it.
You kind of get the idea that this narrow tunnel and this wider tunnel kind of meet up at some point because the way they're going.
And and we can already see that the big one and the very narrow one meet up as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I must admit, I've been in a lot of scary places, but never one quite as bad as this.
Yeah, this is horrifying.
I am, to use the vernacular that the kids use these days, I'm totally not looking forward to this.
Nah. But at least we're being ultra cautious.
Literally nothing has happened yet. I don't know.
Can we look for evidence of maybe what sort of creatures have been moving through here?
You see, give me a perception check.
I'm like, who's our perception? Kurgan? Like Kurgan.
I'd be happy to perceive for you.
You're a dungeon dwelling monster. You know what do you see over here?
What?
I'm a dungeon dwelling monster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see a lot of dirt, and you see footprints. So you see a lot of humanoid footprints, but that's about it.
Let's just continue.
Well, if we walk this way and there's an entrance over here, he might just walk around the entire thing.
Yeah.
And then you hear a whisper say, "You should split up."
Nope.
Echoes through the hall.
I think we should split up.
I'll say out loud, I'll be like, you should come forth and negotiate with us.
You don't get a response.
I think that's not very smart.
Should we go down the little tiny tunnel or the big tunnel? I feel like they both like connect.
I now feel like potentially we should head south.
I don't think we should head south down this very narrow tunnel. If we're gonna go south down the very narrow tunnel, we should backtrack and come down the big tunnel because they meet up. I can see that they meet up right here.
You guys are all standing there. Which way do we go? Well, you're deciding now. I'm gonna put Shadow away because he's getting all antsy.
I think we should go down here. Yeah. Be more decisive. We got this.
So you want wait. So you want to go this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like,
and it was.
You're leading the way. You should just wherever you want to go. You're out front.
All right. What did you guys decide?
If I disagree, you will know.
Great.
If I disagree with where you're headed, I'll let you know. But
all right. Okay. I would like to keep my eyes open for traps. I don't know how that's done. I would hope with a perception and not with an investigation.
Well, it would be if you're moving, it would be your passive perception, unless you're standing and like searching or looking. If you're actively looking, that you would have to be going like half speed, and then give me a perception check.
Half speed.
I think yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go half speed.
I think that's how it works.
Periodically.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Perception check with advantage because I'm in a dungeon.
No,
yeah, because we're helping you look. We're all helping.
I guess if you're all helping, yes.
All right, here we go.
Nice. All right, so you guys are going down this one, or the way that she saw. Okay.
I think we're heading down this southeast one.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys start moving very slowly, taking like half steps going through. It comes just kind of to a bend, and then it goes north. Shepherd again, like it's almost like this Dragonborn's always just out of sight. And when you guys come around the corner, you kind of see the Dragonborn move over here through this hall and then keep going.
He wants us to follow him, but he's doing it really creepily.
But the question is, does he want to follow us to feed us dinner or to have us for dinner?
Yeah, I've got to be honest. Whatever they want us to do, we should probably do the opposite. So if you feel like they want us to follow, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, with that perception check, you could also start to hear what sounds to be like dripping water, like drip, 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 drip. yeah, coming up ahead from the east.
I don't know if anyone else can hear that, but there sounds like dripping water from up ahead to the east.
We're in a
It is-
cave.
Does it sound like water dripping onto hard packed ground, or does it sound like water dripping into a body of water?
Just yeah, just to the ground, like little puddles, kind of more sounds like
Okay.
like
I
just
am-
puddles.
Suddenly of the opinion we should go the other way.
North or like
Because I
There's not
completely
gonna
other
be
way?
anywhere we go that's not going to be dangerous,
No.
guys.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but all I'm saying is what she said makes sense to me. Like, this is luring us in. So if they're luring us this way, to me that just screams do not do something
If
else.
if they wanted us to follow them this way because they're part of the insurrection and they need help against the mind flayers, I think they would have been more obvious. I think this absolutely is let's go follow that thing because
Oh,
that
it's a
looks like
lure.
something we're supposed to go kill.
Definitely, it's definitely a lure. Like we're going, we're
Yes,
we're
yes.
get,
Let's go
taking
the
the
other way.
bait.
We're good going the
But
other way. It's gonna
we
be the
We're
have
going into a trap.
way.
Yeah,
we
let's
have,
go the other way.
but we have to go that way to get to the mind flares. If it is,
There is
even
another
if
way.
it is a mind flare,
We
it could
don't
be
know where
out.
the mind flayers
No,
are.
we don't know where the mind flayers are. They could
Exactly.
be luring us into a pit of despair while they hang out down the other way.
Or the vice versa.
Could be. But
we literally
before-
know nothing. We just know
I
that
know.
somebody's down that way.
all I'm saying is, before I didn't have an opinion, and now I feel like this way is the way into the trap. So, my opinion
You know what?
is the other way, but
And I'm also going to send my owl to this next bend.
Okay. Yeah, you send your owl to the next bend. Let me see. You can see that it kind of just goes, kind of breaks again, where it kind of veers northeast and then south. The one going northeast kind of connects to the other tight hall, and that's what you see.
Okay, vote. All in favor of just continuing forward.
We got 2 votes.
All wanting to go a different direction.
Got 1 vote.
all right. Go
Now we
forward.
got 2.
Oh, we got 2.
You got one.
All right, let's flip a coin. Flip a coin.
All right,
Simple.
I'll flip it. 1 or 2. 1 is yes, 2 is no. Right?
Now,
Two is
what
go
if
back.
we go?
All right, 1 is yes,
we go.
2 is no. Got 1. Yes.
We go.
So we go.
All right.
All right, the remaining group.
Wait, didn't we say 1 was go back?
No.
No.
And it's
All right.
10 o'clock. It's time to quit for the night, and we're still standing
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, all right. You guys come around that bend, and then you come into another bend. Shepherd. Again, when you come around this bend, you see the person up here at this corner kind of just come around that corner. You can hear
Headed
the
south or north?
going, well, to the northeast, because where these two connect, it just goes east. And that's, you kind of saw them take that right around that corner. And you can hear the dripping sounds getting louder. Drip, 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 drip.
Still coming from ahead?
Yep.
I feel like all these caves systems all go to this one place. I don't know. I have a gut feeling. Even if it's not,
Okay.
it looks like they all connect, but I don't know.
Looks like there's a larger room down here.
What do I see down there? Just nothing down here.
You see it kind of, it goes south and then it kind of splits. One narrow passage going east and a wider one going west.
That western one is going to link up over here. My instinct is to clear this area bit by bit and don't leave anything unexplored behind us. So my instinct is to head northeast here and then turn left and just clear out this upper area before
mean,
we
we
start
can-
heading south.
I think we can see it's just a path up there, but I can do that. We can do that. Let's just
I mean, first let's get to the thing. We might just see that it goes back to the thing, and
Yeah, let's see what's going on. We're exploring, going half speed again up here.
Yep,
Half speed again and continuing to search for traps.
of course. When you guys come to this new intersection, you can see that it kind of narrows to the east, and then it opens up into this very large cavern. This is where you hear all the water dripping. Shepard, you could probably make out, since you can see like 100 and something feet, there's a lot of stalactites in this where the water's kind of dripping down from.
It's like a big room.
Yeah, it's like 30-foot high ceilings. But I mean, you kind of notice that when you get closer. You guys are still kind of far away.
Can we send the owl in there?
Yep.
I'm sending my owl right to the opening here. No further into the room, just to this. Opening.
I'll go as far as he can go into the room. You can just go out there. I want to see if something wants to attack it, I'm all for it. I want to know what's in there.
Yeah, they both fly over there. It opens up into this massive cave, and you just see water from stalactites that cling to the roof of this damp 30-foot high cave, and you don't see anything else. You do see, it looks from your vision that it might continue north into a large area, or this medium-sized
Can we use
path.
the owls to? I would like to examine both the water itself that's dripping from the ceiling, as well as the stalactites that are dripping
with
the
what?
water. With the owl.
You're just gonna have it fly up and look?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it looks like water dripping from unless you're gonna have the owl taste it or something. I'm not sure how else you can.
And
Well,
the owls aren't seeing anything alive moving around.
Give me perception checks with your owl's perception.
Ooh.
It's 1d20 plus 3. You don't see any movement.
Does it have advantage?
Do they?
Oh yes, advantage
Two
on
owls.
sight. No. Don't
they
owls
have
have advantage
Keen
on?
hearing and sight. Yep, perception. So yep, give me another one.
Team.
Yeah, I mean, it does a quick look around with its good vision. It doesn't see any movement in here or any signs of life. It's quite dead in here.
All right.
You guys move forward.
Doing another traps check, especially right at the
One more
entrance.
thing. Can
I'll
owls
also burn
can
a
owls
divine
attack for
sense
like
when we
1
get to
damage?
They do have, talons for 1 slashing damage.
They can
Can I
also
have
they
my
also have
owl
flyby.
Slash at these stalactites.
Yeah, it flutters up and starts scratching at one.
Yeah.
And it scratches rock.
Okay. Scratches a couple of them. He's just like flying around, scratching at them all.
Okay.
I
It's
don't think this
scratching rock.
works on our quarry anyway, but I'm gonna try it. I'll burn a divine sense when we get to this
All
area
right.
here.
Yeah. Let's move forward, but not into the room.
Okay.
I
And
just
I'm
sent this
doing
celestial fiend are undead. I don't think these guys are any of those things.
and I'm doing another traps check, especially right there at the opening.
Okay. What's Shepard doing?
Holding a. I'm gonna do a cantrip, and I'm just gonna hold a Eldritch Blast. If I see anything pop up, I'm gonna hit it.
I like
Okay.
where your mind's at. I will do the same. I'm gonna hold a firebolt.
Okay. So yeah, you cast Divine Sense for any kind of what is it? Just fiends, undead, celestials,
Celestial fiend and undead, yeah.
and you're not getting any pings within
Also,
your 60-foot radius.
Can
we're
can
gonna
we
try.
like swap places? Like,
What-
can me and Shepard go where they are right now, and they go where we are? I'm like, guys, we're in the wrong place
Like that.
right now.
In the wrong order.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, perfect.
Why do you have an exhaustion? Do you have an exhaustion,
Is
Hunter?
that what that is?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
it's exhaustion
Should.
5. I'll take it off. All right. So yeah, Shepard, with your supersonic eyes, you can see that this hall up to the north is pretty wide, and it kind of heads east even further. And then you kind of see the one south of you kind of narrows down. You do see that Dragonborn up into this larger hall kind of move out of sight and keep going east.
But Shepard's the only one that can see the Dragonborn. The rest of us can't. Correct.
Correct.
So the rest of us haven't ever seen it. Only Shepard has seen it.
Correct.
Have the owls seen it?
Your owls have not seen anything when they go into the rooms.
I'm wondering if that Dragonborn actually exists. Hey, Shepard, you tell us
Yeah.
there's a dragon. You tell us there's a Dragonborn. Have you done anything to, I don't know, try and see if it's an illusion?
How would I do that, Kurgan?
I
Sir
don't know.
Kurgan?
I said, have you done anything? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
just
think we should.
finding it out. You guys are following it. I don't know. I'm just following you.
I think we should entertain the possibility that that Dragonborn doesn't actually exist.
Why?
I am willing to entertain that thought, and I think it's
Especially
She's not-
considering that the
not
owls
the
have gone
first- Yeah.
further ahead
I
and
will
haven't
say-
seen it.
I'll say two things about that. One is that she's been sensing things in general that we haven't been sensing, including the perfume. And two, if she's the only one seeing it, it is an illusion. It means that there's a creature that is essentially using some sort of magic on her to deceive her, which means A, that creature knows we're here, and that it is also attempting to manipulate us in some way
It's-
through that
So you're
illusion.
telling me you don't trust me, Joda?
I was going
I'm
to say
saying I
it should
don't
also it should also be pointed out that we're talking about Shepard right here in front of Shepard.
Yeah, I'm standing right here.
I'm not saying it's that you're suspicious in a way. I'm just saying that
It sounds
it
like
is-
you.
I'm
And I told you
suspicious.
guys,
I'm
like,
suspicious of what is causing this to happen, not of you.
when I see the Dragonborn, I mean,
I get it.
I'm just putting him
I'm
out.
not
I'm
doubting-
not telling you
I'm
to
not
follow him.
doubting you. I'm not doubting what you're saying. I'm not accusing you of anything. I am simply making an observation so that we can use that information in a way beneficial to us. I'm just saying, if literally there is a creature that knows we're here already and is trying to manipulate us, that is
A
disturbing.
lot of
not the
creatures
fact
know
that you're
we're
seeing it.
here. I mean, we got attacked by a giant purple worm. Like, everybody knows we're here. We're not stealthing. You told me a while back that Kurgan is a loud man.
I
So
get it.
everybody knows we're here.
Okay.
All I gotta say is, you should trust me. But if I don't know, I don't trust myself. I don't even know. I mean,
I'm not accusing you
No,
of anything. Really.
it's fine. I understand. I understand. You don't have to follow what I say. I will follow you. Do you understand me?
Yes.
All right.
I appreciate it.
I will follow you. You don't have to follow. I'm not following it. I'm following you. So you
Okay.
guys are doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We were in agreement. You know what? I really appreciate that we've come to this agreement. You know.
With that all said, what are we gonna do?
I say we go the opposite direction.
I'm following you. So yeah.
So you're saying we go south at this point?
Yes.
So if you think that something's fishy, I will follow
I
you.
do.
All right. But I'm standing
hold
right
on.
here.
Okay,
Kind
hold
of
on.
me
Hold
like
on.
I'm standing here. It's kind of disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Okay, hold on a second. Is it your intuition that this dragon you are seeing could potentially be something beneficial to us that is trying to manipulate us in this way?
What do you mean?
Like,
No,
That like
I'm
some
just
other
I'm
way-
just pointing it out, and you guys
Like,
are
do you
following
think
it.
that it's potentially that a Lulu-like creature is trying to lure you in the right direction?
We literally have no information to go on.
Like creature.
Let's follow the dragon. You know what? Let's just follow
I
the dragon.
don't know what you're talking about. All I gotta say is, if you believe that we should follow dragon, I didn't say we should follow dragon. I'm just telling you that I spotted a dragon and we all followed it because I have magic eyes.
I relinquish any say in this arc. I no longer wish to control which way we're going. Like,
Alright.
it's all a crapshoot.
Shepard, pick a direction.
If we don't want to follow the dragon, then we can go down.
No, let's follow the dragon.
Okay.
Oh my god. Fine, you guys are following the dragon.
I'm following the dragon.
Hunter just looks like he's about to suplex Jonah. He's just like,
Oh
For
god.
Hunter, I
Alright, you guys start to slowly make your way across. You're looking for traps. There's water dripping all over you guys. Drip, 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 drip. As you guys come to the this bend in the hall, Shepard, again, you see the Dragonborn right at this corner at the furthest south, and he just kind of walks northeast. And he does that weird kind of like look at you, like look back, and then he like goes like right out of sight. And it's always like really smooth the way it happens.
Okay, so I do like see his face though. Like I make eye contact.
I mean, it's at the very edge of your yeah. So you can't really make out the details. You just see him look back and then kind of keep going. You can see a little narrow kind of passage that goes north over here.
Does that look like we'd have to squeeze into it?
Yes. Yep. Another 5 foot wide. And then it kind of at the end of this map, like this wide hall, it kind of it goes north but continues to be wide.
So suspicious.
I mean, you guys are just gonna keep going, right? I mean, that's what you.
Any means?
Let's see.
Do we have any means of sealing this off right here?
sealing it off.
You've got a wall of stone, don't you?
No,
Oh,
that's a cleric spell.
do I?
Oh
have
no,
a
wall of stone. Wall of stone is actually a wizard spell, I think. But I haven't even looked at that. You could have that. Do you have the manipulate stone spell?
Talking to me?
Yeah. Like
Nope.
whatever it is, stone shape.
Nope.
Alright, well, never mind. Yeah, let's keep going.
All right.
Or whatever.
DM, I'm gonna have my raven just keep an eye on behind us, just in case if anything comes up behind us.
Okay. How is it gonna fly behind you guys or
No,
just?
he's just chilling on my shoulder.
But just looking behind you.
Yeah, he's like opposite. Yeah.
Okay. How far is their sight? Like 6? Can they even see in the dark?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they can't see in the dark. So your raven just sees black. behind you.
Raven saying, everything looks fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, I don't see anything. It's great.
Nothing's
Yeah,
coming behind
it keeps
us.
telling you everything's fine because it's saying it doesn't see anything behind you, so it's fine. I mean, that's how birds think too. They don't see it. It's fine. All right. You guys inch forward. You can see the cave kind of go north, and then there's this like a split where it goes either east or kind of goes north. You see the Dragonborn kind of right through this little narrow area going east, and then it kind of disappears into the darkness going up here.
Could we have our birds go in there?
Mm-hmm. Your bird flies inside. It opens up into a pretty massive cavern. In this cavern, you see this massive pit. As your bird kind of flies over, it looks down and it can see that there's a statue at the bottom of this pit, and it is a statue of a Dragonborn.
It's made out of stone.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the actual real life shepherd always look like she knows something that the rest of us are just
We
about
have
to
mind
learn?
link. That's why.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't
We
know.
the
I don't
DM
know.
have a
No,
mind link.
usually I
Could
know
be a-
what she's thinking, but I'm not sure what she's thinking now. Whatever it is probably not right.
Could be a stone golem. Is what I'm thinking.
Huh?
Thinking it could be a stone golem.
What did it look like in there, Joda?
It looks like a hole with a statue. Is that a hole that it's in right now?
It's a huge pit. Yep.
Huge pit
I'll put you guys here.
with a statue in it.
All right.
Can I have my owl just like land on the ground and like hop down here in this cave down here?
Yeah, I mean it's just a narrow cave as it hops through, and it just keeps going
Why?
until it's probably out of your range. But the whole time it's going down there, it's 5 foot wide.
Okay, it's just gonna as it like gets like right here, like into like a point where you can see where stuff is coming from. It's just gonna stay in there and keep an eye out for things coming out of there.
Okay.
Well, here's an observation. I don't think the mind flayers are in there. So it ain't what we're looking for.
But it might be something really cool.
What if it's like?
Or extremely dangerous.
What if it's exactly the weapon we need against mind flayers, though?
I've got to be perfectly honest with you. In almost any situation, I would be down for fighting everything and going to the last breath. And
We know
all
that.
But against mind flayers, I would like to be as healthy as possible whenever we have to deal with that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying don't get into another fight.
Right.
We traveled all the way, and we're not gonna look.
I mean, you could do what you want, Shepard.
Much as I enjoy Shepard's company.
Do you have any
It
sense
sounds-
that this is beneficial to us in any way? Like, I feel like
See, that sounded an awful lot like Shepard being somehow manipulated into trying to manipulate us.
But is it for our
You guys
benefit
never
or
trust
for our
me.
detriment?
I trusted you right up until the day you died.
What is Hunter
I hope
doing?
I hope you don't take that the wrong way.
What is
Hunter's
Hunter?
just standing there like scowling. He's like, just steer him out his way. We're not gonna go in there.
So you want to go in there? I'm like, all right, let's go in there.
All right, you guys continue
Hunter just wants a
forward.
decision made. He don't care one way or another, but he wants a decision. He's getting
to
ticked
take
our
and
Let's
fidget
say-
We're not going all the way in. Right there. Yeah, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Right
So
there.
yeah, when you come in, you can see this massive pit. This pit is about 30 foot. Well, the cavern's a 30-foot high cavern. The gaping pit is roughly 50 feet long and about 30 feet wide and 30 feet deep.
Can we see what's over here?
The
the back corner?
sides, yep, the sides of the pit kind of slope inward, so that the floor of the pit is 30 feet by 20 feet wide.
It's pretty big. Can I have
And
my
the statue
back
of the
here?
Dragonborn
there's-
is
It's on the ground. It's also broken.
how tall?
It's a normal sized humanoid sized statue.
Oh, smaller than. Okay.
Yeah, the statue in the picture. That's all I could find. And if I made it small, you probably wouldn't see it.
That's fair.
Can we tell from up here if it's how high a quality of sculpting is it?
It is pretty 30 feet away, so no. It looks nice though. It looks like a pretty well detailed.
Does it look like it's a sculpture, or does it look like it's a dragonborn who is petrified?
It's
That's
30
what I
feet
was-
away. You can't really tell. You'd have to get
I
closer.
have my
Burn
owl
another
go down
divine
there.
sense.
Oh, that's right. Give me a perception check with your owl.
I'm gonna do the same with my owl.
Your divine sense is not pinging anything.
Might as well use it.
Nothing undead and nothing celestial or fiend. Yeah, your owls are hopping on it, looking at it. It looks like a really well carved statue.
18.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you don't see any flaws on it besides it's cracked and broken.
Oh.
What's in this?
But it looks like as if somebody looks like a statue of an adventurer.
Can
Dragonborn
I
adventurer.
see what's going on down at the end of this room? Can I have my bird look over there? I just want to see. I'm just curious what's back here.
There's nothing back there. It's just a wall.
It's just an end. It's just a dead end.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
How badly broken is the statue?
Can someone mend the statue?
It's like the bottom half of it is shattered.
Oh, poor thing.
Here's a question: Can we tell through our owls if this is a statue of a blue dragonborn?
It's stone. How do you tell the color?
I don't know. Is there like do blue dragonborns have different features from red dragonborns? I mean, blue dragons have different features from red dragons.
No,
They have
because
the
they're not
Yeah,
actually
I could-
from dragons, so no.
Aye.
Is there writing on this statue?
There is how are you looking? You're 30 feet away.
I'll go.
Hold up. I'm going to send my owl down there. I'm going to look through my owl's eyes, and then I'm going to cast a minor illusion in front of Shepard of exactly what it looks like.
Is she going though? It's her choice if she wants to go.
I don't want. Is this a pit? Like this is a pit?
No.
It's a pit that kind of slides down, yeah, and then
this like right here, like the edge of the pit.
okay. I understand
But
what
I'm
you're
gonna-
saying, Kurgan, but it's Kurgan. It's her who decides if she's going down or not. You can't just tell her no.
she's not. She's not going to go down.
But
my owl is going to go
It's
down. and I'm
her
gonna-
decision to make. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
You're telling her what
Shepard.
she's going to do, and I'm telling you no.
Okay.
She will do what she wants to do.
I understand. Shepard.
Yes.
My suggestion is that I send my owl down to look at the statue. I will look through my owl's eyes to see what the statue looks like, and I will present you with an illusion of exactly what the statue looks like, so that you can get a good look at what it looks like without having to go down into the pit.
I'm not going down in the pit, sir.
I'm not suggesting that you do. I'm simply saying that I will show you a picture of what's down in the pit.
I'm gonna stand right here and look as well, and
Okay.
you can do your minor illusion though.
Shepard, give me a perception check. Since you do have the 20 vision.
I'm blind in real life. Oh.
Oh my gosh, never mind. So your owl flies down there, Kurgan. I mean, I think that's gonna be pretty hard to do because you don't. I mean, how are you gonna see all the pieces?
No.
I'm specifically looking at the face. I want to show
Oh, okay.
I want to show Shepard a picture of the face to see if the face of this statue looks like the face on the Dragonborn that we've been following.
I kind of like that idea. I mean, yeah, it kind of gives a rough view of the face, and yeah, it looks. Shepard, you recognize it as the one. I mean, it looks like the Dragonborn that you were seeing. It was always like at the edge of your vision, so you don't have a detailed image of it, but it looks like it definitely.
I mean,
I'm wondering if we've been following the spirit of this Dragonborn.
Certainly could be.
But as you know, Hunter didn't detect anything of undead around him, which a ghost
That's a
would
good
be.
point, yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, Kurgan, as your owl is down there, it under all like the rubble of the statue, it kind of a little piece of gold metal is like sticking out from under it, and it kind of shines. The rest of it's kind of covered in dirt.
Can I use my hand to go down there and try and uncover it a little bit? Mage hand?
Could you what 10 pounds or something like that? I mean, it's like in the dirt, so as you kind of swipe away some stuff, it looks like the end of how do I put this? It kind of comes up in a triangle, and it's all gold, and it has a ball on top. looks like the end of a mace. But it's like in the dirt, like stuck in there. And
Okay,
it's
so I'm gonna
gold.
make a little lasso out of my rope and give it to the hand, and have the hand go down and like wrap it around it,
Okay.
so that we can pull it out.
It is in the dirt with the statue over it. It is stuck in there.
Oh.
Knox, go grab this stupid thing, and I'll send the bird down to the big mount to go get it.
What is this? What is your mount again?
He is a tetradon.
What's its strength score?
It is a strength of 16.
All right. Yeah, it is going to try to pull at this thing, but with this statue on top of it, it is not budging. It needs to be partially dug out and move the statue.
Well, with nothing happening to Knox, I'll go ahead and jump on Knox and ride down there.
Okay.
I like it.
So Shepard, you said you were going down too?
I don't like the idea of the party splitting up, though.
Well,
Let's just
look at
all
the
go.
thing.
Yeah.
So you all slide down? Because, I mean, the sides kind of, it opens from a 30 to a 10, so they're like on a slant. You could slide down the sides and...
I'm gonna.
Do we have
Yeah,
enough rope to tie a rope up to something up here so that we can, like, to this pillar so that we can get back up once we're done? Although,
Tie a rope to Knox and then slide.
good point. Yeah, aye.
That's okay, sir.
Hunter can fly back up with not.
Yeah, Knox can take us up. It's not a problem.
What is this thing called again? I have to
The
look it up.
tetradon?
What? Can you type that in? I can't understand when you guys say the name. I'm like, a what?
Well,
Petri?
Paraton. I thought it was a Paraton, but it's not.
Paraton, yeah.
Yeah, Paraton.
Nope, I can't.
P-E-R-Y-T-O-N.
P-R...
It's, we actually have the stats for it in the...
I thought I put it in the game, but I don't see it.
Yeah, it is. It's under creatures, and it's labeled Nox.
Oh, you changed the name. That's why. Yeah, I'm like... All right, that's it.
Should I change the name back? Would that be better for you?
No. It's just, I kept on typing that. It's under creatures. There it is. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, this thing doesn't... I guess it has a beak, but it doesn't really have hands.
It's got big old claws.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm just... Yeah, so I can get an image in my head. So who's going down there?
I will go. I'll go down with Hunter.
So
I'm
3 of us.
I'm gonna stay up top.
Okay.
But at the edge. I'm gonna move up to the edge, but stay up top.
And Shepard?
Yes, I'm coming down.
Do you realize, Joda, that you're the only one staying up?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be right near you. I'm just gonna be up here.
So the only ones that can go on is Paraton is Hunter, right? So that's going to fly you down?
Yeah, it's going to fly me down.
And then you guys are going to slide down, I guess. All right.
And I'll go kind of like over here.
Okay, so you guys slide it down. Hunter, you just flaps down to the ground. The statue's lying there, half embedded into the dirt. You see this partial mace kind of sticking out from under it. What do you guys?
I'd like to search for traps again.
Are you just going to do a perception, or are you going to actually move stuff around?
Can I start with a look without touch and then start digging?
I'll move stuff around if you want.
Well, the thing is, one is an investigation, the other one's a perception.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be any good with investigation, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to do a perception.
All right, just give me a perception. Yeah, that means you're just like looking around. You're not touching anything.
I am exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I mean, yeah, you see the up close now. You can see that the statue is very well detailed. It does look like it used. I mean, it's so lifelike. It does look like it could have been alive at some point, and now it is stone. But the whole bottom, well, the legs kind of are smashed up.
Does it look like it might have been dropped into this hole?
That's kind of hard to. I mean, it could have been, and maybe that's why it smashed. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell. Yeah, and that's what you see.
I could try something, but it might be gruesome.
Dig it up.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you gonna?
Good.
Store him.
Yeah, without his legs.
Wait, what?
If he's a petrified
we
creature,
wanna-
we could potentially restore him back to not being.
I could remove a
brings us.
spell from a thing, and if this is a spell, I could potentially remove it. If it's not a spell, not really.
My guess is that if it is a petrified creature, it's much more likely that it's being done by the gaze of a Medusa or a basilisk or something.
Sure.
Not so much by a turn to stone spell.
I'm just saying, it doesn't hurt me much to try it.
Right, I understand.
I think, you know what, guys, we're
I'd like to take a look at this golden.
dealing with mind flares. I'm just saying, like, conserve spell slots, perhaps.
Yeah.
I would like to take a look at if it's possible to move this thing far enough to get at whatever that golden mace looking thing is.
Okay, so you're gonna try to pull it up or something, move it.
Yeah, I'll help you with that, Kurgan. Let's each take an arm and kind of gently move it aside. If that sounds
just see
good.
if we can. Yeah.
All right, so you both grab an arm. When you both grab an arm, suddenly, this whole pit just almost animates like a big mouth, and it just goes wha-chom, and like chomps down. Everyone down in there, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, for the love of
It was
God.
an angle error.
Yeah, the walls of these rocky walls just go closes, crushing everyone in. If the DC is a 17, and I need one from Nox.
What do we get? What do we get added to this, Hunter?
+4.
That's not enough.
So we got Kurgan got 5. Hunter 21, 11, and 6. The only one that person that passes is Hunter. You roll the damage. All right. Whew. As this massive thing just you literally feel 2 walls of solid rock just crush you almost instantly. And you take 94 bludgeoning damage.
Is it halved, or did I just not take it?
If you, Hunter, you take half.
I'm down.
And Joda, yeah, you're up there, and you just see this big thing close like a mouth for a split second. The sound just echoes through the halls. This massive slam. And you see Kurgan lying there. Shepard, how are you? Are you still up?
I'm up. Yep, I'm up.
What do you guys say?
Shit.
Oh, that sucks. I'll pump 10 points of healing into Kurgan to get him up.
I guess Nox is destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
You just see this mangled creature.
Did the statue actually move at all, or?
The statue is crushed as well, but that mace is still there.
Get out of the hole.
How? Throw us a rope.
Got you, Kurg.
I throw you a rope.
I
you-
dimension door me and Kurgan up.
As
said-
she's doing so, I'm grabbing the mace.
Okay. You said you healed him, Shepard? Is that what you did?
No,
I healed
Hunter.
him for
Oh,
10.
you Hunter healed him?
Hunter gave me
Okay.
10.
Okay. Yeah, so you come back, Kurgan. Your bones are all like broken. You hear them healing back up. Yeah. And Shepard at Dimensions Door, you guys out. What does...
As Shepard is casting that spell, I'm grabbing for the mace.
Yep, I got that.
Okay.
You grab the mace. You guys teleport up. What is Hunter doing?
Huh.
Shepard just
guess-
left you.
I'm throwing Hunter a
I
rope.
mean, Hunter, you could climb up. Remember, it's on a slant. You can just
Yeah, I'll just climb up. It's fine.
yeah, it's the So you climb up through the dirt. You have this beautiful golden mace in your hands. Like it is, kind of has. It looks like those like scepters that a king would have or something. Comes out, and then it has the ball on top with like spikes.
If nobody would mind, I'd like to take a few moments to see if this is something really useful or if it's just something pretty.
Well, you're going to take 10 minutes to do that. Jody, you want to put up your 10-minute door thingamajigger?
Because I've now got 10 hit points.
I don't know that we're able to do that here.
Oh, because it's another dimension thing.
Yeah. I don't even have. I took the spell off because we're going to Barovia. And we can't
Oh.
do that there.
This is what you see.
Oh, nifty.
That looks good.
I like the looks of that.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna sit down and take 10 minutes to cast a ritual identify,
I'm gonna put up a Liamon's tiny hut.
okay.
and I'm gonna hope that we can get a long rest somewhere.
Yeah, we need a rest.
Or at least a short one.
Well,
Yeah, okay. I don't have enough. I don't have the. Okay, yeah. That's true. I could. If using a short rest, I would go through my hit dice and have to use spells for healing.
Okay,
well, might as
so
well.
you
They're not gonna-
cast your tiny hut?
Yeah.
Okay. You cast your tiny hut. You guys are staying where you are, or are you trying to find somewhere else to go in this?
Well, we go in this little tiny tunnel over here. So we have room from both ends, kind of.
Okay.
I mean, you mean
So we have a back door.
Yeah, boxes in one way, and
so you'll be like
allows
that
for
kind of
escape
thing?
another way.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of cast your tiny hut to kind of. I like to think of it just like kind of goes around the wall and makes a little seal. And you start to take your short rest. What do you guys talk about? I mean, what just happened? Oh my god.
Well, that wasn't ideal.
Now, are we taking a short rest or a long rest here?
Trying to think how long you would have to wait for a long rest.
Did we rest between the purple worm and the what you called?
We took a short rest. I've used 3 hit dice for of short rest healing at this point.
And that was on another level. Yeah.
I think that was either after the purple worm or after the. I think that was after the purple worm.
And then you had the other ones. I mean, I guess it would. I think it would be kind of late. Getting late now. Then, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
because we only spent an hour at the purple worm digging through its stuff for looking for treasure or whatnot. Yeah.
Yes, because we kept going back looking for more, despite the fact that we were hurting ourselves in acid.
Wait, didn't Joda have the mansion up though?
Nah,
that?
Joda didn't take the mansion to go down here apparently.
Okay. Yes. Maybe
So
I'm
did
getting my games mistaken. All right. So you guys are gonna wait it out and take a long rest?
A long rest? We can do that? Yes.
Well, it is kind of late, yeah, because you
Does-
did all that traveling through the dungeons and everything, so we could definitely say that.
Does my identify spell produce any results on this mace?
Yes. You identify this as a mace of disruption.
Holy
Yes,
crap.
it is.
When you hit a
I tell you.
fiend or an undead with this magic weapon, that creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage. If the target has 25 hit points or fewer, after taking this damage, it must succeed on a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or be destroyed. On a successful save, the creature becomes frightened of you until the end of your next turn. While you hold this weapon, it sheds a bright light of 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
And I'm assuming that it does need to be attuned.
Requires attunement. Yep.
Would anyone mind if I were to spend a few moments attuning myself to this?
Please.
We're in the middle of a long rest. Just keep in mind, it's not a +1 mace; it's a regular mace.
Still pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
And we're not going to be fighting. I don't think these things that we're going to be fighting are specifically undead or fiendish.
How long would it? How much of a battle action would it take to swap out the mace for the hammer?
What do you like during battle? It's an action. No, if you drop whatever you're holding, then you can just grab the mace as part of your attack.
So if I'm carrying my warhammer and I see it's undead, I can let go of the warhammer and draw the mace.
Yep.
Perfect.
And if you want to open attunement slots, go for it.
I do.
Seems good to have, though, for sure.
All
right. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, let's take our 10-minute break.
Sounds good.
Okay, and we'll come back. That's how fast it makes coffee.
Nice.
All right. Let's see what happens. So you get into your tiny hut. You identify this as a mace of disruption, and you guys begin your long rest.
Feels good.
Quietly.
Throughout the night, it is fairly quiet. Every now and then, you get the sense that someone is watching. Like, you just get this weird, chilly feeling. Like someone's always there. You're always like, kind of, what's... like, looking behind you, looking down that little tight hall as if someone's standing there, but no one's ever there.
Hunter sleeps right through it. That feels really homey for him.
Nice. But yeah, you go through the entire night, surprisingly, with no encounters. There's no creatures had come over here. Every now and then you would see this faint, glowing, luminescent light coming from this eastern southern hall over here from the direction. It would you would see it kind of glow and reflect on the walls, and then it kind of goes away.
You said from the east?
Yeah, this tight, narrow
Yep.
hall that goes down.
Oh, before we rest, I'll recast Nox. Sorry.
Okay.
So are we successful in our rest?
Yes. Yep. Throughout the night, yeah, you just keep seeing the green glowing on the wall, but that's it. You guys have a long rest. Sorry. Trying to get situated.
Thank goodness.
All right. So for the record, I am continuing. I've got the Mace of Disruption on my belt, and I'm continuing to be armed with the Warhammer +1.
Okay. Alright. What do you guys do?
Get ready to head out. It's time to go find us some mind flayers, right? And move very slowly and carefully.
Hey.
So we got no leads now, so pick a direction.
Yeah.
Where did we see we saw the glowing lights to the sort of southeast, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Down this tunnel here.
Yep.
What do we think?
Works for
Lights
me.
are good.
All right. Yeah, as you guys make your way closer to it, you can see down this long, narrow hall, there is glowing light. Shepard, I think you're the only one that can see it, but you see this it looks almost like a glowing, from this distance, it's blurry, but it looks like a glowing ball, just kind of hovering and slowly moving, going up and around, and it kind of drifts off. Then you see another one kind of drift around, and you see maybe 2 or 3 of them just floating around in this kind of larger room down below.
I stopped the party. I see a bunch of floating balls.
You see, it looks like they have tentacles hanging down below them, and these stalks for eyes. And they're just gliding.
Do they look friendly?
Are these babies of
Mind flayer babies?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing, right? You said tentacles. We're trying to find tentacle things.
You see them keep changing colors. Like they'll be green and then blue or red. Like green or blue. Like keep turning from green to blue. I guess when you describe that to Joda, he might give me a history check, Joda, or animal handling.
Oh, you think if I punch them, they'll change colors too?
Oh, don't do that. That's sad. I don't think they're harming
Oh.
the dead.
Jonah, maybe you've had an interest in these before, so you read up all about them. So when she's describing them, you immediately think of flumps. Yeah, a flump. A flump.
Flump.
What is that?
It is a lawful good creature that is telepathic, and they kind of feed off psychic energies, but they're very inquisitive, I guess, and they find things interesting. they're mysterious little things that drift through the Underdark.
Aw. Should we go towards them, Joda?
Yes, I believe that they will be safe for us to approach.
I trust you.
Joda,
Thanks.
Yeah, looks like I
Joda,
could punch one.
did you take your rolls for portents?
No, thank you for reminding me. I do get that with the long rest, so
I mean, if I
we
kick
get some
one,
good
how
ones.
far do you think it'd go?
Oh, they're so good.
yeah.
Look at
Take
that.
19
Oh,
and
I
a
get 3.
5.
I get one more.
You get 3.
I get one more. And an 8.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. All right, so you guys start heading down.
Okay. Are we gonna go talk to these flump?
Yeah.
As
We can.
as you move closer, they start to get a little they start to kind of jiggle around some more, and you can start to hear them. Like, they don't talk, but you hear this little flump, flump noise they make as they push out some air out of their buttholes and kind of propels themselves through the air like octopus. And they make that sound, flump, flump. And they start they start flumping towards your way, and they're all starts to glow this what color do they glow? A green color. They all start turning green as they come over to you.
As a flump expert, would I know what green means?
Green is curious. So you would know that soft pink means it is amused, deep blue is sadness, green means curiosity, and crimson is anger.
Hunter readies his
Do I know
spear.
anything that flumps like?
So they they all start piling through this hall, and you just see it just start getting brighter and brighter as they start to float around you guys, and they make these little flump, flump, and they're just flumping all around you. Very curious. You would
said
know.
I shouldn't punch these, right?
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, right. You would know that they consume psionic energy as a food source. You would know that they're very intelligent, they're very wise. They have advanced knowledge of religion and philosophy, mathematics, and countless other subjects. They're little balls of knowledge, in a sense, little flumps of knowledge. And they do have societies where they create complex organized groups called cloisters, within which each flump has a place and a purpose. These harmonious groupings have no need for leaders, since all flumps are contribute in their own way. Yes, Kurgan.
Mr. Joda, you seem to know something about these creatures. Might they possibly be able to help us to find, or maybe even to fight the mind flayers? And if so,
perhaps.
is there any way you could talk to them?
Do I know if they speak some sort of language?
You know that they're telepathic. So they're coming around, and they're floating next to you, and they're slowly kind of creeping, getting closer and closer, and you kind of notice they
Hunter's backing up.
it kind of reaches out very slowly with its little tendril and touches who's that, Hunter in the front? Yeah, it touches Hunter on the forehead, and it baps up, and it turns it doesn't, after he yells at it.
God!
I put my hand on Hunter's shoulder. Take it easy.
It turns a deep blue when you yell at it, and it kind of backs off.
No.
Wait,
Perhaps
I'll like hold out my hand for like one of them to touch me.
Yeah, it kind of floats down, and little tendrils start touching you. Let me blow up a picture for you guys of what these things look like. They're so cute. So creepily cute.
Oh God!
I'd be terrified if those eyes came
I'm
at me.
not into this one. Lulu was cute. This one is not.
Yeah, they're just making.
Friendly makes them cute, but
Why do all these things want to touch me?
And then they kind of start piling around, and they find Shepard interesting. They find you all interesting, and they're just like trying to like get close. And do you say something to them?
Hello?
you talking to me?
Wait, Shepard, aren't you? Are you telepathic? Or was that your last character? I don't remember.
The current one, actually.
But
Oh, no.
I mean, they can speak telepathically. So when you say hello, you hear one of them in your head, I guess. Hi. I don't know what a flump sounds like.
We come in peace. We're friends. I say that in my mind. I'm not saying this out loud now.
And it responds, "We know.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
We can tell. Your thoughts are different than the rest."
Yeah, sorry.
Don't you touch me!
Can you guys help us?
With what?
Do you know where the group of... Oh my god, we were just talking about it.
Mind flares?
My mind
Flares of the mind.
friggin' mind flares. The group of mind flares.
Yes, they're here.
Where is here?
Kind of say like to the west-south.
Okay.
Beyond the walls to the south, they kind of hint. That's why we are here.
Oh, they pushed you out?
No, we feed on their psionic energy.
Oh.
There's a lot of it here.
Oh. Is there a lot of them?
Oh, yes.
Great.
Do you know if they would be interested in? They have something we need. Do you have any idea how maybe we could get them? Oh, I'm not really hearing all this, am I?
No. I mean, but you could talk to your own.
Yeah. Do you know? Yeah.
I'm scratching one of them under the chin, I guess.
Give me an animal handling.
Oh, great. Although that's wisdom. Here we go.
Hunter is pressed against the wall, just like, no, 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 no.
Oh no. I'm scratching it under the chin and pissing it off, I think.
Yeah, it
Oh.
it turns like it turns red real quick when you like touch it, and you hear in your head it screams at you, "No consent."
Sorry.
As you fondled its sexual organs underneath.
Become very fond of you.
You did it.
Kurgan hangs his head in shame and goes and stands in the corner.
I mean, you wouldn't know where its sexual organs are.
Sorry,
That's great. All right. Yeah. And then, I mean, it only happens for a quick second, then it kind of turns back. It knows it wasn't serious. That's just more of a joke.
I know.
So I will ask one if they think we could potentially negotiate with I'll just tell them that we need something from them.
They're very smart.
Yes. Do you think that they would be willing to trade potentially?
There is a high possibility. We would assume they kind of think, yeah.
All right. Well, let's just say hello.
What would they be interested in trading?
They're like us. They like psionic things.
I see. That's the thing. Would they be interested in trading? So they would not be interested in trading for, say, material worth. They'd be interested in trading somebody's brain.
They seek knowledge above all else.
Let's just ask. Maybe we can do a quest for them.
Maybe we can give them knowledge of something they've never seen before.
Sure. Let's go say hello.
Okay.
Aren't you guys like two sides of the same coin or something like that? They're like psionic good, you're like psionic evil.
Say that? Wait, you're saying they're evil?
Well, no, the mind players are evil, but you're supposed to be like the psionic good. Why would you hang out?
They feed off they feed off the psionic energy, and it kind of does. They don't really like it, but there's an abundance of it here. So they would prefer to feed off like good, positive psionic energy, but they're in the Underdark. So like I guess Joda could have told you all this since he rolled a nat 20 on his animal history. Flumps feed by siphoning mental energy from psionic creatures, and they can be found lurking near communities of mind flayers, aboleth, Githyanki, and Githzerai, whatever that is. As passive parasites, they take only the mental energy they need, and most creatures feel no loss or discomfort from such feeding. Consuming psionic energy reveals the thoughts of emotions of creatures on which the flumps feed. So yeah, they don't really want them there, so they kind of, but that's like their only energy source as well.
Do we
they-
have a?
Githzerai are good Githyaki, by the way.
Do we have a sense of whether or not these would be valuable allies in a battle against the mind flayers?
No, we don't fight.
Ah,
Only for protection.
forgot you can hear my thoughts.
Well, you're talking out loud too to him.
there's that too.
Guys, I think it's about time we went and found some mind flayers.
Yeah.
All right.
Could these things potentially help us from not getting our brains eaten? I don't know.
Oh, do you guys
I-
know any way to protect our brains?
Don't get killed.
More like, is there a way to
Stay
not
awake. I'm trying to like think like
I didn't know if they had any boons or spells or
these things.
you know.
Tinfoil
No,
hats.
they don't. I mean, there's really no way to, because they kind of devour your brain. So I'm trying to think of a way you would be able to stop that. Yeah.
Anything else interesting down here, boys?
The Githyanki as well.
There's Githyanki down.
Githyanki, yeah, Githyanki.
Awesome.
They're at war with each other. They fight all the time.
Are
The
you saying that
Githyanki
the
or the-
Githyanki and the mind flayers are at war with each other?
What are Githya? There's more people there.
There's a lot of people down here.
The mind flayers use the water tunnels as energy. And when he says that, then that's when you can almost hear like water running behind the walls. like almost like an underground river.
And are the Githyanki and the Mind Flayers at war with each other?
Yes, the Githyanki followed them here.
Could that be an Could that be an inroads in a conversation with the Mind Flayers? Could they maybe be needing some help in their fight with the Githyanki?
Are you asking them this, or are you your fellow people?
I'm asking the party.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because I don't think real well.
What does Shepard say?
I don't know. What was the question again? My mind flare. What did you say, Kirky?
If the Githyanki and the Mind Flayers are at war with each other, and we need something from the Mind Flayers, is it possible that by offering the Mind Flayers some sort of assistance in their war with the Githyanki?
That is definitely a possibility that we could.
It would appear that there's a high probability that we can offer them something in exchange for what we need.
But
we need to
is there also a high probability that having helped them that they would turn on us?
Yes.
Oh, they will definitely turn on us. Possible.
Or we could help to get the Yankees out.
I'll say this: we are pretty formidable. I think they are pretty interested in self-preservation as intelligence creatures, so they may not want to engage us in combat.
Are these Githyanki evil or are they good?
Yeah, does anybody know about a Yankee?
They are.
They're.
Can I roll a history check?
I mean, the Flumps could tell you. They feed off their energy too. They're just like the Mind Flayers.
But are they like you? Or are they like the Mind Flayer? You know what I mean? Are they nice? Like you?
No, they're like the Mind Flayers. This one's not that bright.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the lesser of two evils here.
And they all kind of giggle at once, like make this weird kind of fluffy noise. I'm just kidding.
One race eats brains. What does the other race do?
They're at war.
So one
the other
one
wants to kill them.
Yes, they bring their war from somewhere else, deeper in this mountain.
Great.
And you say that the Mind Flayers are to the west.
Correct. South from here, beyond the wall of our cave. And they kind of, where their big, massive cave is, through that wall. But there's no entrance from here. So they kind of, feed through the psionic energy that seeps through the walls.
So we probably have to go back to the beginning and go to that south route that we didn't initially go, probably.
Correct.
I have a possibly a silly question. Would you mind if we were to come and visit you? And by come and visit you, I mean if we needed someplace safe to be, if in our travels we became injured and needed someplace safe to heal up from our travels, would it be all right if we were to come back and visit you?
They're like, visit anytime, and they kind of start flumping away. Flump.
I'm gonna follow them down to their cavern.
Okay. You just start walking?
I'm thinking this sounds, yeah, I'm thinking this sounds like it would be a reasonable, possible haven if we needed to take if things go against us and we needed to take another rest to heal up.
So, yeah, when you come down to the entrance of their little home, you can see Yeah, it's just a one big little room. There's no entrance or exits from here, from this. Yeah, besides the one that you're in. And you just see a bunch of. That's it. I guess they don't poop since they just feed on psychic energy.
And they're and what color are they right now?
They're all still very curious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we found a place that we can possibly set up a camp if we needed to.
Seems good.
Okay.
Let's go talk to some mind flayers.
Let's go talk to some mind flayers.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head back. I'll just bring you all at once. Great. So you guys head up north. You start making your way back the way you came. Shepard, when you turn, like as you guys are walking, let me do it this way. Wait, what is the marching order? I'm sorry.
Hunter and me in front,
Like
Shepard
that?
and Jodo behind. Yeah.
As you start to go around this corner, you kind of look back and you see that Dragonborn again, off around the corner, and it looks at you and it walks towards the trap. So I don't know if you say anything.
I think we should follow the Dragonborn.
All right. Yeah, and you guys start to make your way back. Surprisingly, it is very quiet in here as you move through.
Am I still hearing the sound of water dripping?
Oh yeah, because water's dripping from this big room that you just came in.
Okay.
And as you guys make your way back, you kind of come around this corner, and you see the body of a Githyanki warrior just lying there, all completely like cut up and dead. It's been dead for a while.
Oh, that's what they look like.
Can I investigate it to determine the cause of death?
Can I perceive
Is there a big
if
gaping
there
hole in the back of the skull?
is it rigged with
Whoa.
anything? Is it trapped?
Is it trapped? Give me a perception check.
Oh, bloody. Get the bad rolls out now.
You don't perceive any traps.
No traps on this.
Joda, give me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
You're seeing how he died.
Yeah, I mean
That's a medicine check.
investigating.
He's looting.
You just see, I mean, you see a bunch of slice marks on him. You would assume he was sliced up by something.
Okay.
Now loot him.
When you go through his stuff, he doesn't have anything on him. He just has half plate armor on, but nothing else, not even his weapon.
I kicked the body over to see if there's a gaping hole in the skull.
When you kick it over, you don't see one. Nope.
I thought these things were supposed to eat brains.
Maybe something. It wasn't one of the mind flayers.
Maybe something else killed it.
Yeah, but then they looted his body. So
Also, don't adventurers come down here?
smart, Sir Kurgan. You are smart. It could have been an adventurer.
It's my one smart thought of the day.
All right, do you guys continue?
Yeah.
Aye.
Slowly and carefully looking
Aye.
for traps and things.
Looking for
Okay.
traps.
And ambushes.
All
Traps
right.
and ambushes.
You continue to make your way through.
Spiders.
You step over the body. As you come down this hall, you find another dead Githyanki warrior just lying there. The same as before, completely just sliced up, but his brains are intact, but rotting away.
Dead for some time.
Yep.
Moving up.
Yeah, as you move forward, you come into this large cavern. In this cavern, you can see 4 dead Githyanki warriors.
These Githyanki have seen better days.
It's been a rough go for them.
Gonna
can't
go ahead
get-
and pop my eyes at the
There we
grave
go.
just right quick. Not eyes at the grave. The
Divine sense.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you turn on your divine sense. None of these Githyanki are giving off any kind of undead feeling for you, so you know that they're dead.
What's the range? What's the radius on that?
60 feet.
Okay. And is it something that travels with you, or is it a one shot?
It's a one.
Like a flashbulb.
It's a flash.
Okay.
I can do it 4 times.
Okay.
So moving south in here, you can. As you come in, you also notice other bodies. You come in and you see on this whole floor is just uneven, and it's strewn with corpses of Githyanki, troglodytes. You see Duergar, ogres, Aerogs, as well as 8 decapitated mind flayers and 2 flumps.
Oh.
Wow.
This is
Let's-
a different thing that we're dealing with here.
This is not mine.
This.
Or it was a big old brawl and, something got tangled in all of them.
Yeah,
Well-
maybe.
Githyanki, I mean, I don't know what kind of weapons they carry, but it's entirely possible that they carry a sword or something that could decapitate a mind flayer. So, I mean, this could be a battle where
What
some
is
mind
this door
flayers.
here?
Yeah, it looks like a man-made door over there.
Yeah, as you come south further, you see that there is a door, and you can tell that the stonework has been carved over here with the door. You can also see that there are some. Well, Shepard can see other passages to the south, east, and southwest.
Is it a tall cave?
Yes, this
Can I look
room.
up and make sure nothing's above us?
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, you look up. I mean, you just see some stalactites, but you don't see anything else.
Water in my eye.
Yeah, drip. It's a little.
Can I
It's
have
actually
my magic hand
rat
go out
poo.
and open the door?
On which door? This door?
I was planning on doing some listening at that door first.
I mean, when your hand goes and it's locked.
None of us with these tools.
Let's go around.
Let's go around.
All right, so you continue south.
Ah.
Yeah, as you move south, you can see to the east there is one of those narrow kind of tunnels. You can also see further down to the south, to the west, there's another door. You see this massive kind of hall going to the east, and then going to the south, another pretty wide hall.
Let's go check that door, see if it's open.
It's looking like the place that we want to get to is behind these doors.
Who's going to check?
I'll go check.
All right. You walk over to that door. You push on it. It is locked. Joe, why do you have a web on you?
I don't know.
There you go. You also notice as you come to push on this door, directly across to the east, there are these massive doors, like huge.
I think that's where we need to go.
Oh, bigger doors.
I'm not seeing these massive doors to the east.
They're
Have
all
I just
right.
not gone far enough?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
haven't gone far enough. Shepard can see them, I guess.
Oh, I see them. Yep.
Hunter looks over his shoulder. He's just like slightly considering kicking the door open in front of him, but he just goes, and starts walking toward them.
On the doors, you see this metal that is embrosed with what appears to be like a braille-like form of tactile writing. It's in a language you've never seen before.
I can understand all languages.
Understanding a read. Is it the same?
It's read. If it's
Read.
Rune Keeper, Eyes of Rune Keeper.
No, hold on. Let me see. I have what do I have? The third eye. I can read any language.
Okay.
It's this right here.
All right. Let me just read something real quick.
Ooh, see into the ethereal plane.
Give
I can only
me
do one of those.
all right. So as you, I mean, this is interesting. So as you're trying to read this alien language, give me a intelligence check.
Straight up intelligence, huh?
Yep.
Well, he'd be the one to do it.
So yeah, as you're trying to understand this read it because you can, you kind of notice you're like you get a little bit of a headache, but you're able to push through that. And you can see that these plates are like how there's the way that they're set up, and you can tell that they have to use their tentacles to like touch the door and put them on certain parts of it to unlock it. So in order to unlock these locks, you would need multiple little tentacles to do it.
And the heads of the things are missing.
That's why.
I know what to do.
But
Use,
no,
just
you
like have like a bunch of hands go up there and be like.
but I mean, you do see. I'm sorry, I didn't read everything that you see over here. You also do see 7 decapitated mind flayer heads with limp tentacles that are mounted on spikes in the middle of the cavern, facing the double doors. So they're here, kind of where you are, and they're facing this way.
So can we like pick up the sticks with the tentacles and use them to control the door?
You could try.
Yeah.
I had a suggestion where you can just change a player into an octopus and see if he can do it like that. If this doesn't work.
I like it. First, the tentacle sticks. Then
Yeah.
we summon octopus.
Exactly.
First, I'd like to put my ear up against the door and see if I hear anything coming from the other side.
What if we just knock?
It's an interesting thought.
I mean, we are trying diplomacy.
Yeah, let's knock on the door. Or not.
I mean, we come in peace with them. I feel like that is.
But we don't even know whether it's. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter who it is, but we don't know if it's mind flayers or Githyanki or what.
I feel like it's mind flares because the head that you're holding right now is facing
Right.
towards them as
Okay.
a hurrah. You know, we killed you.
Right,
Whatever.
so that mind flayers that come out that door, the first thing they see is.
I think we should just use tentacles on a stick and see what happens.
Dumb game, whatever.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like animate it or something with animate dead? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm just gonna I'm gonna put the tentacle on the stick, and then I'm just gonna stick them all in the holes and try and work them around.
I'm gonna listen.
Slap those tentacles on the wall. Slap.
Does
Slap.
the writing
Slap.
does the writing on the wall, does the writing on the door give any indication of how the tentacles need to touch, or is it directions for opening the door?
Yeah, I'm still having a hard time understanding how these locks work. I'm just gonna read it out loud. So, mounted on both sides of every door. Okay, mind flayer. Maybe I won't read this out loud. Hold on. It's a creature that touches a Qualith inscription, however, can receive fragmentary insight into the multi-layered thoughts contained within it. A non-lithid that wants to understand a Qualith inscription can make an intelligence check to interpret the inscription. A failed gives you a crushing headache, which kind of already did that. A comprehend language spell provides understanding of the inscription roughly equivalent to what a mind flayer would get from it. So yeah, you get from it that you just need to place your tentacles on certain parts, since you read it, Joda, to activate it. So you could definitely try to do that with the tentacles on this, if you want.
I do.
Okay.
Perception check for listening at the door first, though.
Where do I slap this tentacle? Just tell me where to slap it.
All right. So who's going up to the door? Who's staying? Is anyone staying back, or is everyone
the
going?
The words they use is you need to use them to tickle. It's a tickle, not so much a slap.
I don't do tickles. I just do slaps.
So, all right. Kurgan goes up and does a perception check.
What is with my rolls?
Yeah, these doors are massive. They're stone, and they're really, you could just tell they're thick. You don't hear anything coming from the other side. Joda, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I need help. Does anyone's proficient in sleight of hand?
I mean, there are multiple tentacles. You would need help, so you might have to have somebody else on the other side, like, tell them what to do. So who's gonna help? Shepard?
Hunter's helping slap tentacles against the door.
Well, Kurgan's too short.
My dexterity is terrible. Oh, I'm too short. Okay, good. Because my dexterity is terrible.
You would have to really try to reach it. It won't really give you advantage. You'd have to find somebody else.
Just normal.
Hunter's gonna help.
All right, here we go.
All
Sleight
right.
of hand check.
He thinks this is hilarious.
20.
Aye, that's
Oh, nice. Yeah, you guys sit there and you're fondling with these little dead necrotic tentacles, and you're putting them on, and they smell really bad, and yeah, it's just gross. And all of a sudden, you just hear, and the thing unlocks, and the door starts to open. As the door opens, it magically opens, and as it opens up, right behind, you see all of these. How do you pronounce it? Orogs? Orogs? Orogs with spears and javelins pointed right at you guys.
Oh no.
Standing behind them are two mind flayers, and one of them looks at you very calmly, and it just says, well, congratulations. We're surprised you figured it out.
Well, I am a genius, so things like this happen.
Hunter just waves the tentacle.
The two mind flayers look at each other, and then they look back at you, Joda, and they said, yes, we can tell.
Indeed. I anticipated that you would be able to tell because you could read my mind. And there's a lot going on up there, so it must be impressive to you, I would imagine.
It is impressive, but not the best we've seen.
Oh, it's the best. It's a 22. You're just talking trash, okay? I understand.
And they kind of, what brings you to us?
We seek. What is the name of the crystal that we were looking for? I don't even. Do we have any idea what it's called?
There was no. I don't think he ever gave you a name for it. He just.
It's the Mind Flayer crystal.
We seek a crystal that will enable us to travel to the realm of Barovia.
Or help us find Barovia? Something like that.
And one of them, the one to the south says, what makes you think that we have this crystal?
I was told by a very reliable yet secret source that you can possibly tell because you're reading my thoughts that you have it.
They both look at each other, and then the one from the north looks at you and says, perhaps. And what would you give us in return?
Well, we are open to hearing offers.
They both look at each other again. Clearly they're talking to each other in their minds. And they look at you and they say, your memories.
Potentially, is there any sort of Gith-Yaki issues that you guys are facing that perhaps we could assist you with?
We would like to have your memories.
Anybody's?
All of them. All of yours.
mean, yeah.
Do you want like a
Would-
copy, or do you want like
Eh,
to take them away?
If you give him, no, the copy. Yes.
Sure.
How would you go about? How would you go about extracting our memory?
We have a device. And when they start talking, they kind of switch back and forth. Like they'll finish each other's sentences as they're going along. They kind of say to you, "We have a device. It will allow. It would connect your memories together, that we can then see them and record them."
I don't know nothing important. Why
It is not. We do not seek anything important. We just seek to understand.
If they were reading my thoughts right now, I would not appreciate it.
We just need to understand the humanoid mind.
Why?
I am.
To better work with your kind, of course.
Mm,
I have
everybody's
to
different.
say that I am unfortunately very suspicious of allowing you to manipulate my mind. Your reputation is not sterling as far as those sort of things is concerned.
This is why we seek to understand your people better.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying I'm reluctant to accept that agreement. Perhaps there is another way. Can you think of anything?
How about one of your thoughts? Yours, and they point to you, Joda.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only known, well, I've known him for, I guess, about a while. He's not the right humanoid to have
Yeah.
a copy of a memory. Like,
What are?
he's not a representative of the human race.
Hmm.
So, anybody else?
What do I know what these things up front are? Are these just orcs?
Those are Orogs.
Orogs.
Which is
And
what?
Which is what?
What is an orog?
It's like an ogre kind of beast. It looks like a. I'll give you a bigger picture.
Yeah, you know.
Kind of like a
And
cross
what's the-
between orc and an ogre, kind of.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I'm just like, guys, you know, I feel like more traditional methods could prevail in this situation.
I mean, I'm from hell. What are you gonna get from understanding people in hell?
Yeah.
And I just, I was dead and now I'm back, so it's not like you can get anything from that.
They,
I mean,
they
watching
point.
images.
They're kind of. You can tell they're kind of. Almost they're using their. Detect thoughts. You can kind of feel them in your minds a little bit. And they point at Shepard and Joda and they say, "Those two, we need your thoughts, your memories. The other two
While all
can."
of this is going on,
What? Okay.
My
I don't really
thoughts
have any.
right now are that I'm going to throw a fireball at them. I don't know what that. I don't know what that means to all of you.
Remember, they're detecting thoughts. They'll know you're doing that before it happens.
I know. I'm just. I'm not agreeable to letting them search my mind. I am agreeable to killing all of these horrifically evil monsters. So, yeah, I'm just looking at this guy and being like, I don't think that you should exist. That's probably the thought that's in my mind. Like,
What?
I'm thinking, my thought is, you guys deserve to die. I don't know what else to say, but like, if they're reading my thoughts,
Yeah, they're looking right at you. And remember, all these Orogs, they have their spears pointing, so they are at the ready action.
the third figure behind the two mind flayers.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything about that?
Yeah, you notice it looks like a regular commoner. It's a female, and she's just wearing kind of almost robe kind of clothes, and she's just standing there with her hands clasped in front of her. She hasn't moved or said anything. She's just standing there. She's
Expression?
just she has just a normal, like, she's just looking straight ahead. So it's like she's, like a servant of some sort, like a maid or.
So these Orogs look like they have prepared actions. Do the
Yes.
mind players look like they have prepared actions?
Well, they're very calm. They have their fingers like, pointed down, like kind of thing. Very relaxed.
Would preparing actions trigger like a combat scenario? Is that like a
Well,
I know that you're doing it.
I mean, the Orogs are at a ready. If you do anything aggressive, you get that feeling like they're going to attack. Or
And
do anything considered aggressive, yeah.
Could we see the jewel first before we make a decision, just to make sure you have it? Because our reliable source says you have it, like Joda says, but I would like to see it because it's shiny.
It is simply a crystal. We can easily give you one, of course.
Yeah, I would like to see it first, though.
Come on in.
Sure. May we take a tour of your beautiful cave?
Does everyone go in?
no?
I'll follow Shepard.
They kind of open up a little bit.
Do they come out of ready action when they move around like that?
No, they're not going to come out of ready actions. I guess
you could just move around.
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, they're holding spears. They're just backing up like 5 feet. I'm not gonna...
They're holding it ready.
I mean, technically, they could let you pass too, because you could walk through if they let you pass. So how about?
I'm just gonna say out loud, like I say out loud. I'm like, I want to kill them.
No.
I'm just remembering. I'm remembering a cave where we walked in and we started fighting, and there were just dragons and ninjas just kept coming and coming and coming and coming.
We negotiated with the enemy. We got lured into a situation where we were surrounded, and then they summoned a giant dragon to fight us.
I remember us surviving that, but okay.
We did survive, but I'm saying doesn't mean that we're in that advantageous position. Like right now, they are just looking ripe for a fireball, don't they? Just look at that. They're just right there. If we get surrounded, not so ripe for a fireball.
But it's only. I mean,
You're assuming you'll get the fireball off first, and they won't just surround you first.
Exactly.
Well, they can take a ready action, but they can't charge and take a ready action.
Yeah, they can't. They won't be able to
We
do
basically roll initiative, and if you get low on initiative, you're getting surrounded.
The commoner over here moves and steps in front of this one.
Sir, what's your name? Do you guys have names? This is a human thing. I'm just asking. I just want to be respectful.
You insult us. Of course we have names.
I'm sorry. I do apologize, sir. May I have your names?
Of course. Hold on while I Google it.
Well,
Yes.
while I look up my name.
Word.
Of course we have names.
Yeah. I am a Quibril.
A cribble?
Well.
Cripwell.
I put it in the chat.
Thank you. I say that
Kebril.
name. Sir
Kebril.
Quibril. And that's for both of you? That's for both of you, sirs?
No. This is Slartyok.
Slaughter or Flarty?
Slartyolk. Yolt. Slartyyolt. How do you say that? I'm in like this the fantasy name generator, and this is giving me like this crap to pronounce.
Great.
I need
Can
a
I do
better
an
name
insight
generator.
check to see if they are honest about just wanting the memories?
Give me an insight check.
And I'd like to do an insight check on the commoner,
Okay.
looking for if she's being controlled or is there on her own volition.
Sounds legit.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell because they're so calm, and it's and they're alien. Their faces are like alien to you. They don't really make the same facial expressions that humans do, or humanoids.
Where I was getting to this, sirs, I just your beautiful human servant. Have you taken her memories as well? Like, is she representing us right now? Is that what's going on? Is this a...
Kurgan, yeah, you get no kind of insight from her. When you ask them that, Shepard, he looks at you and he says, "This is our slave."
Cool, 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 cool. Oh.
2 other humanoids come walking up this hall, and they're dressed exactly the same, all in robes, no facial expressions, and they kind of get in front.
How did you get those slaves? I'm sorry, people. Slaves is a bad word.
They look at each other, look back at you. "We have no quarrel with you. If you do not wish to give us your memories."
No, I was have to be just it has to be both of ours.
What do you have to suggest otherwise? Something equally as important to us.
Y'all still got soul coins?
Oh,
I want to kill them. I want to kill them so bad.
don't we have soul coins?
Yeah, y'all should still have soul. Y'all haven't spent
Yeah,
a
we have a
single
couple
soul coin.
I think we have 2, I thought.
Thought y'all had like 6.
Oh, do we have 6?
I don't agree with draining the souls.
So I know you don't, but I don't want to get my memory wiped.
Neither do I. That's why I'm saying
We will not wipe your memory.
Do you mind if I ask, what would you be doing with the memories?
We have mentioned we are trying to learn the ways of your people.
But I'm more interested in why you're trying to learn the ways of our people.
To trade with us or something?
to turn
Are
us
you,
into slaves.
To
Are you trying to
understand
learn-
you better.
so that you can better take over, or so that you can better work with us?
To better work with your kind. For less bloodshed.
I'm gonna fireball them. It's happening now.
One of them.
I just.
We're doing meat shields. Would Torm want? I don't even remember you liking Torm. Never mind.
I do like Dorm.
I know.
You would remember. You have
Oh, I would. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Dorm would definitely want me to murder
Torm
these
would
guys.
want you to
I'm
kill
pretty positive.
innocent bystanders.
They pause for a second and they look back at you and they say, "At the same time, destroy the Githyanki and you will have your crystal." And it's almost like they didn't say it though. It was like something else, just their heads just kind of went dull and they spoke of that and then they came back and then they look at each other.
I mean, so the one benefit here being that we would be killing other evil things, but
Joda, I trust you. Do what you do.
I don't want to be the. I don't always want to be the one that does the thing that everybody else doesn't want to do.
Comedian, fine.
Do you mind?
Joda definitely wants to murder. I just like. These guys are evil as hell. These guys are so evil right now.
No, I know.
They're
Do you mind if we?
humans
Do you mind if
in order to enslave them better, they need to die. It's just these guys need to die. All of them. This whole
Another
group.
commoner comes out and stands in front.
Shield.
If we listen, these commoners are no better off if we decide to leave them here with them than they are. Honestly, they're in a they're suffering a fate worse than death right now.
Sir Kurgan,
I mean, I would like
had
to save
something
them,
to
but I don't
say.
know that that's feasible.
Do we have a deal?
1 second.
Would it be all right with you if the 4 of us were to step away for a moment and talk? And by step away, I mean step very far away.
But they're right there now. They're
Aye.
there.
And you're telegraphing your entire plan.
I know, but they have mental abilities. There's no
Aye,
non-telegraph.
I suspect that there is a range to how far they can reach you.
Listen, if we go back there and decide to do something different and then come up here, they're gonna know what we're thinking. It's not like it's gonna be hidden.
So they both say at the same time, "We have spoken. Kill the Githyanki, and you shall have your crystal."
Fireball.
Are you gonna? I mean, is that what you're doing, guys? So we roll initiative.
Manga.
Okay.
But
I mean, it seems like Joda just did do that, so
I can't help it. I don't know what else to do. It's what needs to be done.
okay.
all right, so then
Sorry.
you start casting
This
your
is a-
spell,
I
and
say
they all,
this as I cast it. I'm like, I am so sorry right now.
they're gonna shoot off their javelins. Oh, poor Joda. All right, you start casting a spell, being aggressive. These guys all start chucking their javelins. Everyone roll initiative.
I hope this goes well.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
Please roll good initiative.
Why am I listed as shepherd? That's weird.
Oh, I need to roll. My apologies. Oh boy.
All right. So
Oh,
their
right.
ready actions would be triggered. Javelins at Joda.
I'm like under. I have cover. Do I have cover?
No, not technically.
Behind
No.
Standing behind him.
I mean, I'll give you a +2.
Oh,
Because
I need
that's
a-
not-
I need a
yeah.
Nox token.
All right. Ah. There you go.
There we go.
You could place him wherever he was.
+2 armor class.
Yeah, I'd
Yep.
probably be riding him.
So it's a 19 armor class.
Okay. Here we go. Javelins. 1, 2. So far we got a 25, an 18,
Okay, 1 miss.
a 20. Let me pop this out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 25. What was your armor class? 19, you said?
19.
20.
You got a shield on you?
Oops. 22, not the 13. Then we got a fail, and a 21.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 hit. All right. Let's reveal. So we got
Did we have any
5.
did we get any temporary hit points coming in here?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So a total of 31 damage
Okay.
as these spears as you start to try to cast your spell.
Yeah.
I guess you would have to give me a concentration check.
Am I
Wait,
concentrating?
Oh no, you're not concentrating. I guess that's I don't know how that works, but okay.
It's still turned on his character sheet, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
I'm
Joda.
going first. Fireball.
Yeah, I mean that's what you were
At a
doing.
high level.
Big surprise.
Fireball at the. You know what? We came here. We're in it to win it. 7th level fireball. Right there, baby.
All those commoners just get incinerated as this fire just explodes around them. All right, it's gonna be a lot of checks. God damn it. I'll just do the orgs, orogs, mind flayers. What is the saving throw, GC?
19.
Wow. 16, 20, 3, 4, 6, 21, 21, 3, 4, and 15. Cabe. Oh, wait. They have advantage.
They have advantage.
Yep. Magic resistance.
Oh, the
mind flayers.
mind flayers.
Do another one. Top one.
That was a 7th level
Yeah,
and only 51.
I know.
All right. So, I'm sorry, what was the DC again?
19.
Okay. So, wow, a lot of them die. So, well, the damage was 51. This one takes half. This one dies. It's gonna take me a while, guys. Give me a second.
That's all right.
All right.
I mean, as far as damage goes, Fireball is not the highest damage dealing. It's just the greatest damage over an area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lightning Bolt is technically the highest damage, if I remember correctly.
Apply half. So most of them die. Dead. 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 All right. And all the commoners just get incinerated and burst into flames and all drop dead. The mind flayers take a lot of damage too. They fail. Damage. All right. It is. Anything else, Joda?
Is there anything I can do? Oh, I can't cast that. Yeah, I will move. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15.
Joda's like, boom! You guys are on your own. He just starts a fight and then runs. All right. Let's get this template out of here. Yeah, the mind flayers both react angrily. The first one shoots a mind blast.
I thought the Orogs were next.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they are. Damn it. Orogs are next. So only two of them. Yeah, there's only 3 of them. So I guess this one's going to move up. This one will move up. And this one, they're all going to go after Kurgan.
Of course they are.
Okay. It swings its great axe.
Ow.
11.
No.
So. Swings again. 11. 19.
No.
9.
No.
And 21.
No.
Wow, they all just start swinging at you with their great axe, but you're blocking and they're hitting your shield. but they can't seem to land a blow. All of the commoners are dead, incinerated, and now it is their turn. And the first one on top does a mind blast. So the Mind Flayer magically emits psychic energy in a 60-foot cone that would get all of you, including their own Orogs. Everyone give me a intelligence saving throw except for Joda.
Oh, here we go.
You have a plus of some kind, right? Oh god.
Oh god.
Well, that's
The
Periton.
Puritan. Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
Good.
bloody hell. Oh.
Hunter is the only. Wait,
What's-
do they get a plus anything?
They get a +4, so Shepard has a +4.
So Shepard gets a what?
16.
16. Shepard and Hunter pass. The other two
Oh.
fail.
I get a +4. I got a 6.
23 psychic damage.
Ouch.
Ouch. Is
half if they passed.
And you are stunned for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
Half of it passed, or
Oh, sorry. Each creature must succeed, takes 15 intelligence saving throw, or takes the damage, and be stunned. It doesn't say take half, so nope. If you
no
pass.
damage. Nice. Well, Periton's stunned.
So am I.
What was the damage?
23, you said. Right?
23?
Yep, I'm going to make it available. Oh, did I? Okay, yeah.
You did.
And then the next one does the same.
Oh.
So give me another intelligence saving throw if I guess you're stunned. So how does that work?
Yeah.
Stunned, you immediately fail
Oh,
dexterity
You
saving
failed
throw.
dexterity saving throws.
so give me another one.
Oh. What you call it? Survives.
Oh, that's Hunter. Oh, great.
So you all
So
pass this one?
A natural
Shepard.
20 on this one means
Yeah.
I save against the other one,
15.
right?
Okay.
Wait, how did that? No, because it's at the end of your turn. How does that work? Now I'm confused. Because
It's a different effect, kind of.
yeah, you would still be stunned. I guess I don't know how.
But
that
I'm
would
only
work.
stunned. I'm only stunned from one.
Yeah, you're only stunned from one.
Are those
So at the end of
Orogs
my
still
at the
there?
end of my next turn, I only have to make
Oh, yeah,
one
the
saving
Orogs.
throw. I don't have to make two.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they wouldn't
What about
stack
the-
anyway. That would make no sense.
Orogs are dead. Almost for sure.
What did this do to the Orogs?
Oh yeah, I have to do them.
Well, if they took 23 damage, they're probably not alive. Ours, right?
Oh.
Well, let me
Oh, it's an all or nothing, so if they saved.
Oh, if you pass, you don't take any damage.
correct.
Oh, that's awesome.
Please don't let my brain get eaten.
Thankfully, they did not come over to you. I was dead.
One gets a
worried.
17, a 4, and 11. Two of them drop.
Well, they have to save it twice, so he has to make one more saving throw.
Well, they take the damage, so they're
Well, one
gonna.
of them.
Right, but they got hit by 2 cones.
Oh yeah,
Yes. So the one remaining will have to do it
yeah.
one more time.
That's funny.
How lucky is that Orog?
Gets a 16.
Holy crap, he's very lucky.
Yep. So the other two drop. Okay. All right, and they're gonna move. They're gonna get the hell out of here. Which way they're gonna go? Guess they'll go this way. Shepard? No, wait. Why does Shepard's name say that for Hunter? Hunter.
Yeah, I don't know, but it is me.
That's weird.
All
All right, Hunter.
Periton is stunned, so I can't use him. Let's see. How far did they run away?
Get him.
What is this again? 30 feet. Damn. So I can get this far. Okay, I can get to one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step
Okay. What did I just do?
to here. And then I'll use my movement for the rest of the way to get to... Oh, game is paused.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
To get to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab this guy in front of me.
All right.
Octopus bastard. Roll, roll, roll. A strike.
13 misses.
Let's try that again. For
Oh,
frick's
for
sake.
crying out loud.
15
What is with our
misses.
rolls today?
All right, that ends my turn.
And all of our like initiative rolls too. Aye.
Kurgan.
It's alright, we got
That's the end of my turn. Should I roll another intelligence save?
Yep.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
13 is a fail.
And I'm no longer in range to get the plus
Nope.
from.
You're just sitting there. Shepherd.
Okay. I wasn't stunned, right? If I
No.
passed? Okay, cool.
Here,
This
here,
guy's
here,
still up?
here.
Wait, who
Yeah.
was stunned then? Wasn't it two of them? Two people was stunned.
The
I'm like,
Keraton.
No, I think
Knox was stunned.
Oh yeah,
Knox.
Shepherd passed because of the 4, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, Shepherd, get there.
All right.
Get
So-
there, twins.
Yeah, I'll shoot him. This guy.
Okay.
My Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Wow. That's it. Get a +5 to your attacks?
Yeah.
I mean a +10? No. How do you get a +10?
My charisma modifier is 5.
Plus proficiency.
Proficiency's okay.
But proficiency shouldn't be. Yeah, we are at plus
Wait.
5 proficiency,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Well, it's okay because I got a natural
Where we're
one
at.
on the second one.
Took 11 damage. Is he still up?
No, that's attack.
No, that's 11 attack.
Oh.
I didn't roll damage yet.
You should roll damage because you might take him down and then you can go.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
15 for that guy.
I'm sorry. A 15 is a hit.
No,
No,
for
15
Oh, I'm
damage.
sorry. Oh, 15 damage. Okay.
he's still up.
Yes.
You got another one.
10 more damage for that guy.
Okay. He goes down.
Sweet.
Is that it?
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right, Joda.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Um. $25. I am going to use Wall of Fire. Like right here. Facing them.
Okay. What does he have to do? A dexterity save?
Dexterity save.
With advantage. Fails. Instantly incinerated. And he drops. Anything else?
5, 10. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just end my turn here.
I don't suppose the stun that was on me was a concentration thing.
No.
No.
I don't believe so.
But we should get him over here, so get a hunter over here so you get the +5 or +4.
All right. They are dead. I mean, it's not over.
Not over. I'll just like, at the end of my turn, I holler out, "Bring us the gem, and we shall leave."
Let's see.
We sense that you're full of shit.
Yeah.
All right. Do-do-do.
I'm drooling a little bit down my chin.
Yeah.
I feel like Jack Nicholson at the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Hunter, there's massive wall of fires in front of you. What do you do?
Oh wait, this guy's engulfed in the fire in front
Well,
of me?
they're dead. They both drop. Yep.
Oh, they both drop. Okay. Who's left?
I mean, no, but you just started a fight in this dungeon, so
okay.
others. Remember, mind players are all connected.
Okay. I'll go run over to my boys over here. So the Periton and what you call it will get the intelligence save. Let me go ahead and roll the intelligence save for.
Is that an Orog still alive, just to the north of?
No, I believe he's dead, right?
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the Periton just made it, or knocks, and that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Gargan, wake up!
I think he's dead. Doesn't matter. Kurgan.
+5.
Hold on a second.
+4.
Oh yeah, never mind. Nice.
There you go. You snap out
Wow,
of
what,
it.
what happened? What happened? Did we win? Did we win?
Shepherd. Oh, is anyone holding these doors open? Because they start to close.
Step inside, I guess.
I just
After-
shove some bodies in the door.
Oh, there's other doors. We should bring mind flare heads
Huh.
just
Did
in
you-
case we need them to open other doors.
I mean, they're
We bring the
Sure.
we bring the tentacles on sticks.
I'm sorry, Shepherd. What do you do?
Oh no, yeah, I walk in because I see the doors closing.
Mm-hmm.
I see these people down here.
What do you see?
I see servants, more
Yeah.
humans.
Okay.
Crap.
Where do you see them?
Over here, the door's open.
Oh, you can see through there? That's
Yeah.
interesting. No,
Why?
no, because okay, when I look through your eyes, I can see it. Never mind.
Yeah, the door's open.
On this map, it's not the same. Okay. Yeah, you see those servants. They're all dressed in their regular robes. They're like coming down this hall. Well, about to start coming. This person.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Alright.
no. We're
I'm
gonna
going to
have fight.
hold Eldritch Blast if I see any more of those octopus faces, mind flares,
Okay.
or the orcs, whatever tries to kill me. Unless it's a civilian, unless it's a human, I won't attack it.
Okay. Joda.
I will also hold a firebolt for anything. I'll move forward a little bit here,
Okay.
and then hold firebolt
I'm
for
gonna
anything that comes out.
take these guys off. It's getting too confusing. All right. The commoners start to run down the hall. And kind of block the area. This one's here. Okay. Hunter.
Oh, I didn't realize we're
I'll go ahead back and hop back on Nox. I'll ride up to the front with him. He's got 60 feet. Yeah. And I will healing touch Nox for 20 points of healing.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, Kurgan. You can, you see these commoners like coming, kind of rushing through. They're not really being threatening, but they're just like coming in here.
Okay, I'm gonna just come up to here. Is one set of movement, and I'm gonna hold a melee attack for somebody who starts threatening and gets near.
Mm-hmm. Shepherd.
All right. I guess we'll move down this way because it looks like hold on.
And Joda, you're still concentrating on that fire spell, right?
Yeah. Yep, I'm holding it. Yeah.
Are they allowing me to go by, or are they like linking arms?
Yeah, they're kind of trying to become a shield to prevent you from going down here.
Is there a way I can just like maneuver over them?
You can't go through an enemy. You'd have to try to either kill him or push him out of the way.
I would like
I'm not conscious.
I'm sorry?
Can I knock him unconscious?
Well, yeah. If you have a melee attack.
Yeah, I'll do mace.
All right, that's a hit.
Okay. Just knock him.
Mm-hmm.
Use the butt of my mace to hit him in the head.
Roll the damage.
Twee. Wait, I can't hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, you knock her in the head, but you big gush on her head, but she just kind of looks at you angrily.
Get the hell out of my way.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
They have 4 hit points. You got 3. She's a little dizzy, but still up. All right, Joda. Ow.
Trying to figure out how maybe I can get rid of these people, but not really seeing it.
Is that tapping?
Okay, I'm going to cast Bigsby's Hand.
Okay. So you're letting go of your firewall?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll have a Bigsby's Hand, and I'll try and push this person out of the way. Push him back.
All right, give me a strength check.
So it's going to be Bigsby's Hand. Hold on a second. So Forceful Hand attempts to push a creature. 5 makes a check. Make a check with the hand's strength, athletics, contested by the target.
Mm-hmm.
So his strength is a 26. So I get a +8.
All right.
13.
All right. Yeah, your hand goes boosh, and the person goes back. Where? Does it
Sorry.
say how far it can push them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Forceful hand. So 5 feet plus the number of feet equal to 5 times my spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
Is, I can push it really far. What?
Oh, that door should be open.
Spell. So my spellcasting modifier is.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's your intelligence thing. Yeah. So
My intelligence.
it's
plus
far.
12.
Yeah. So where do you
Plus
push her?
Just as far back. She just goes all the way back.
Yeah, right through that door.
Yeah.
Splashes. You hear her splash into water. Is that it?
Yeah. I'll just ask, do we normally play till 10? Or do we normally play till 10:30?
No, we play till 10.
10.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean.
I'm sorry.
I
I want
mean-
to play, but I'm like, before he's gonna take. I feel like we have a lot left to go.
Yeah. So we're at the beginning of this round. We'll just say you just went, because then the commoners are next. And yeah, I mean, if this is okay, because this was going to be a long battle, probably a lot longer than a half hour or so. So we should end it here.
Okay.
Sorry, I have people yelling at me, and I told them 10 o'clock.
No, it's fine. I understand.
Okay.
I didn't realize what time it was anyway. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, you guys, they asked you to give them your memories, and they would give you a crystal. But Joda said, hell no, and just blasted them, starting the war. As the war is happening, you have all these commoners coming out to try to protect the mind flayers, but you already killed 2 of them. We'll see where this goes. So that was fun.
Remind me when we get back to town that I would like to seek out some anger management for Joda.
Joe doesn't
Definitely.
like evil things. Okay, he doesn't like evil people. He's not going to capitulate to their requests, and doing things for evil people just gives them the creepy crawlies. It's time for the
Right.
fire. Just set things on fire.
All right. Well, that was
All
fun. I hope
right,
you
guys.
enjoyed it.
I'm sorry that
Oh,
I,
yeah,
had,
it was fun.
I had to do that, but
No problem.
No worries. I've got work in the morning anyway.
Yeah, at least Kurgan got a hammer out of this, or a mace.
yeah, I meant I'm sorry for throwing the fireball at all of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this ends.
All
I
right,
would
guys.
very
Let's-
much like the opportunity to use this mace against some undead in Barovia. I just
we-
want to put that out there.
Me too. All right, guys.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you next time.
All right, see you.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Hello. I mean, I thought we would get a little bit further in here, but that's funny. You guys are all scared to go through the hallways or the
I
tunnels.
know.
Absolutely are.
That was
Good night.
funny. Good night.
Good night.
All right. Well, anyone watching on the stream, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
See that somebody rated our
Come back.
channel.
Yeah, I saw that. Come back next Tuesday for the end of this battle, or on Thursday for the anti-heroes, which is crazy, and then Saturday for my Curse of Strahd game.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
I can hear you.
I know, I was talking to the stream.
Ah.